Band music. Prayer song to begin.
India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country. Culture, language, and religion. I should always strive to be worthy of it. I should respect my parents, teachers, language, and religion. I should always strive to be worthy of it. I shall respect my parents.
All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I'm proud of its rich
Culture, language, and religion. I shall always strive to be.
I am myself Pramila Gundu and I am standing in front of you to deliver the last few headlines of 24 hours. Firstly, beginning with some international news. Russian nationalities raised after settled back in Ukraine.
I am Asutosh Koirala from Class 6 standing in front of you to deliver the top news headlines of last 24 hours. Beginning with some international news. Australia passes landmark bill for net zero emission by 2050. UK government to cap domestic energy prices, Truss announces. In Kyiv, Blinken unveils $2 billion in US military aid for Europe.
Present here. Myself, Nikhil Purago of Class 7C, standing here to deliver the top news headlines of last 24 hours. Firstly, beginning from national news. Telangana Chief Minister meets Nitish Kumar.
I am Namrata Payal, student of Class 6B, standing in front of you to deliver the news headlines of last 24 hours. Firstly, beginning with some international news. King Charles III's first parliament speech pledges follow example to selfless duty by darling late mother. China must cooperate with China.
According to the Gregorian calendar, September 1st is the 244th day of the year and there are 121 days remaining until the end of this year. On this date in 1956, LIC was established and all insurance companies nationalized. On this date in 1668, Mumbai was handed over to East India Company by King of England.
I am Baby Tole from Class 7C, standing in front of you to deliver the importance of today's date in history. August 31st is the 243rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. There are 122 days remaining until the end of this year. On this day in 1422, King Henry V of England died and his son Henry VI became the King of England at the age of 9 months. On this day, on 1569, Jahangir Mughal Emperor was born. On this day, in 1751, British troops occupied Arcot, India. On this day, 1897, Thomas Edison received patent for the cantographic camera.
Father, members of the teaching staff, and you all my dear friends. Myself, Isam Dev from Class 6B, standing in front of you to deliver the importance of studying the.
The present is our gift, the future is your motivation. Good morning everyone present in this warm and pleasant morning. This is Siddharth Chakravarti of Class 7C standing in front of you to say the importance of today's date in history. September 3 is the 246th day according to the Gregorian calendar. There are 119 days remaining until the end of this year. On this day in 1943, Allied forces invaded Italy.
As well. On the other hand, technology has taught us the modern way in our life, the economic growth of a country.
Good morning to each and everyone. Respected father, members of the teaching staff, and you all my dear friends. I am Jyotish Gaurav of Class 6B and I am standing in front of you to deliver a short speech on the topic personality development. Personality is concerned with the psychological pattern of an individual. The thoughts, emotions and feelings that are unique to a person are responsible for molding his personality.
Mary James Guru of Class 7C would like to deliver a speech on the topic mobile in our lives. Mobile. It is a device discovered in 20th century by Martin Cooper, Eric Hagerstead, William Ray Young Jr. The Motorola Dynatec 8000L was the first handheld cellular mobile phone discovered by them.
Myself, Morshana, student of class 6A, standing here to deliver a short speech on the topic behavior. In simple words, the way in which one acts or conducts oneself, especially towards others, is called behavior. Behavior is always the product of two things. First, the nature in which the individual or organism that behaves, and second, the nature in which the situation the individual finds himself. We, the students, also bear individual behavior of ourselves.
To one and all present here, respected principal, members of the teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and you all my dear BOSCONIANS. This is Jiyada, student of class 7C, standing in front of you to deliver a short speech on the topic overthinking. What is overthinking? Overthinking is exactly what it means, thinking too much. When you think too much instead of acting and doing things, you are overthinking. Merriam-Webster defines this word as to think too much or to put too much time into thinking about or analyzing something in a way that is more harmful than helpful.
I am Tejaswini from class 7C, standing here to speak out a few words on an important topic, that is the ozone layer. The ozone layer is a thin part of the Earth's atmosphere that absorbs almost all of the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. The ozone layer is a layer of the stratosphere, the second layer of the Earth's atmosphere. The stratosphere is a mass of protective gases clinging to our planet. The stratosphere gets its name because it is stratified or layered. It increases in warmth with elevation.
A very lovely morning to each and everyone present here. This is Arshika standing before you to speak on the topic values of focus. Focus is to give all your attention to something. It has an important value in our own lives. The ability to focus can make or break our success in life. If we have a clear goal, then we can stay all our actions in one direction only when we focus.
Today's thought for the day is it is very easy to defeat someone, but it is very hard to win someone. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning to each and everyone. Today's thought for the day is if you do not have confidence, you will always find a way not to win. यदि आप में आत्मविश्वास नहीं है तो आप हमेशा ना जीतने का बहाना खोज लेंगे. Thank you.
Today's thought for the day is one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Thank you and have a nice day.
Today I am Ankit Prakash from class 7C, here to enhance your mind with some fantabulous facts. Number 2. Australia has 3 times more sheep than the people. Number 3. When you die, your hair grows for a couple of months. Number 4. The most money ever paid for a cow in an auction was $1.3 million. Number 5. Those who watch cricket, this one is for you. The longest ever cricket match lasted for 12 days. Number 6. There are over 100 ways to cook an egg. Number 7. Flowers can grow faster with music. These were some fantabulous facts. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning to all of you. The sniffer dogs, they go around, they smell and they find out if there are some chemicals or some bombs or things like that, things which are dangerous is there or not. One day I was just watching and then I saw a particular sniffer dog came with the police and then the dog was smelling. It was a kind, some piece of meat was there in the bag of the person who was carrying. Once he said almost 100 years before that. The greatest discovery that humans found is that the attitude of a person can change the life of a person. The attitude of a person can change the life of a person. Without any purpose, we normally don't do anything. Like for example, you ask the question, why do you get up in the morning? Why do you eat your food? Why do you come to school? And then for most of these questions, there will be an answer. See, if you don't have a proper answer, then it shows actually the purpose for that what you did is not there. He was taking practice wearing a mask on his face. By looking at him, we will think he must have been having a COVID-19 patient like. But then when the reporters asked him, he said, it is to build up stamina, it is to build up endurance. That he was trying his level best. And today is an important day, children, as it is already told. Today we celebrate the feast of the Holy Cross. That means Sister Shirley, who is our headmistress, belongs to that society of sisters. Their congregation's name is Holy Cross Sisters. And from 1985 onwards, sisters are working in our school. And today we got this chance and opportunity to wish. And when sisters work in the school, they don't expect any other things, but then we pray for them, for their good health, and you try to listen to them.
Dear Father Augustine, and my dear teachers and students, the shameful sign of cross, he has made it victorious, and thus it is in and through the cross we receive redemption.